Hello Minecrafters, Merritt here. Today I'd like to show you the Cobblestone Quarry. A new build of mine and a new concept to Cobblestone Generator. Went to a 6-stack system here instead of the traditional 1 stack. Decided to go with this system because I really wanted to get cobblestone at a faster rate. Rather than just getting a little bit at a time. This allowed me to, this particular design allowed me to get a mass amount, and it made it a little bit sleeker going this route instead of doing your standard 3-block setup. Doing it this way actually allows you to get the cobblestone just a little bit quicker than your traditional setup. Let's go back to the back part of our little cobblestone quarry. Got a new lighting system put in here, allowing us to, when we come into the room, we got some lights in the floor that as soon as you come into the room it immediately lights up, and then when you leave the room they turn off. We have a 3-controlled system here with a clocking system. I have this particular setup which seems to work perfect at a perfect rate for our generators to work at a mass production rate. I have the clock set up as a particular way to actually help out with just in case your clock ends up becoming stagnant and remaining on, using a piston system which allows you to stop and start it at any time. Basically once the block's removed, it incompletes your signal, and once your piston replaces the block, your clock can start back up. Just to kind of show you how that works, we go ahead and flip our switch here, pushes our piston down. As you can see, the clock has not started. I have that on a totally separate system, so you can actually stop your clock just in case if it happens to go stagnant. I tried doing a button and also a push plate startup, but it just seemed to stay on just too long, which made it end up remaining stagnant. So I couldn't go that route. So I had to go with the quick flip lever system, which basically, now that we have our piston in the on position, we just quickly turn this on. Oop. See, as you can see, we ended up doing a little bit of a mistake here and ended up making our clock stagnant. So just to kind of restart that, we pull our piston up, turns our clock right off, turn our piston back on, quickly flip the button, and we got our clock going. I'll get to the third lever here in a minute. We're going to go downstairs and check out our redstone setup here. This line right here actually is the line that starts up our clock and gets it going. Our second line here is actually what leads to our cobblestone generator redstone, so we'll get to that in just a quick second here. For that particular one, I had to go a different route because of how I had to set it up upstairs, where I have a sign, then a lever, and another sign, and a lever, and another sign. That way we could actually get it close together, but because of that, I had to do the redstone just a little bit differently. I had to do on the third one, which starts our process of generating the cobblestone, with a piston, which actually once the lever turns on, the piston activates, where this redstone powers the block and then shoots the signal through, and the repeater pulls it, starts up our line, and sends it over to our generator. I just do want to stop here for a quick second to show you that this right here is our lighting system for the floor. Xsuma actually had a video posted for a new T flip-flop system using a locking repeater. This seems to actually work pretty well, but you have to make sure that you have each repeater set to a 4-tick delay. If it's not at a 4-tick delay, it doesn't seem to work as efficiently as it should. It also gets you out of using a double piston system, which can be a little loud. This is a more quiet setup. Let's move on over to our generator redstone. I also did another repeating lock system here. I did have to put a piston in, but that's mainly to help with getting our signal over to our generator. Down here I have our generator setting, doing a redstone torch disabling system. I have all the repeaters that lead to our pistons set to a 3-tick delay, which seems to be the best setting that I've managed to find that works great for this particular setup. Once these are powered, it turns off this torch, which turns on that torch, which powers our piston to push out our cobblestone. We'll go upstairs real quick to start our process, and you can kind of see how it works. Let's get on up here. Oop, having trouble. Go ahead and close that trapdoor so we don't fall down it. Alright, let's go ahead and start up our cobblestone generator. Click on that, and we have cobblestone. And it works at a really good pace, and we can actually look through the glass here to kind of see how the process actually goes and how it's made, which I think is a pretty cool and neat design here. And as you can see, everything ends up pushing out to its max depth. Now, if you leave that lever on, this is gonna it'll put it as the same type of system as the self-repairing wall, where you can actually just continue mining up cobblestone over and over and over again, and it just keeps on repairing itself. Now, if you don't want to go that particular route, you could go back over, turn off your switch, and allow you to basically, what you see is what you get, instead of it self-repairing itself and you being able to continue on. So you do have that particular option if you want to go with a continuous line of the cobblestone. You can just leave that lever on and mine until you feel you're ready to stop. If not, you can just go over, click on that switch, and oh, there we go. As you can kind of see, as soon as I stepped on the thing, it turned our lights on, and once I got off of it, it turned the lights back on. Normally, if you stay on this pressure plate too long, it resets the system so that as soon as you undo it, it immediately turns off the lights, because it basically shows that you're not in that room. But if you quickly step on it, go into the room, turns the lights on, and keeps them remaining on, which, like I said, is pretty cool and neat design. I'm really thankful to xsuma Void's little new repeating lock T flip-flop setup. So I will be giving more thanks to that one, because it allowed me to do this and also do the setup for my generator, which gets me out of that double piston system and away from a lot of the noise, as you can kind of tell. And if we want, like I said, you can push on this switch that stops our cobblestone generator from pushing out, and you can just mine up just a little bit that you see there. Like I said, if you ever need to stop your clock so that it doesn't use up valuable memory, you can just click off of it. Goes ahead and stops our clock for you. Don't have to worry about it continuing on unless you want to start it. And we go ahead, leave the room, and as you can see, lights turned off. Alright, we're good to go. got to save that power somehow. So I will try and get this this particular design up on MC Schematic to where you can put it into your own world. If you like it, please like the video, and I will try to put in some more content. Hope to hear from you.